So in this video, we are going to learn how to add cancelled Shopify order details in MySQL database. Let's say you own a Shopify store and you want that whenever an order is cancelled by your team members or by the customer, you want to add the details of that cancelled order in your MySQL database. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. In this automation, as an order will be cancelled in our Shopify store, automatically the details of the same order with the details of the customer will be added in our MySQL database as a new record. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Shopify account. And here you can see a list of all the orders which I have received on my Shopify store. Now I want that whenever me or the customer cancels any order, I want to add the details of that cancelled order into my MySQL database. Now to do this, we have to connect our Shopify account, our Shopify store with MySQL. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform to do so. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, you will get a free sign-up link in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After creating your account and coming to this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, just click on this Create Workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name my workflow as Shopify to MySQL. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which you want to set up the automation and click on Create. And as you click on Create, here you can see the workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger step. Now the idea here is, first we are going to connect our Shopify account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, so that whenever a new order is cancelled, whenever an order is cancelled by the customer or by us on our Shopify account, automatically the details of that cancelled order will be received inside Pabbly Connect, and this automation workflow will trigger. After that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we can send the details of the cancelled order to MySQL and add those details as a record in our MySQL database. So let's see how it is done. Here in our trigger step, in Choose app, we'll just search for Shopify and select Shopify version 2. After selecting Shopify, in trigger event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as order cancelled. After selecting this trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now using this webhook URL, we are going to connect our Shopify store with Pabbly Connect. And to add this webhook URL in our Shopify store, we just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just copy the webhook URL and come to your Shopify account. After coming to the Shopify account, from the left sidebar from this bottom, here we'll go to Settings, and after coming to Settings, we will go to Notification. Here under Notification, you can see this option of webhooks. Click on webhooks and then click on this Create Webhook button. Here in this Add Webhook window, we have to select the event. So from this drop down, select the event as order cancelled. So we'll just search for the event order cancelled. Here it is, order cancellation. The format will be JSON, the URL. We will paste the exact same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. And here in webhook API version, select latest and click on save. And as we click on save, here you can see this webhook URL is now added in our Shopify account. After doing this, we have successfully connected our Shopify store with Pabbly Connect. And here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, it is showing us waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture some response of an order cancellation from Shopify. So let's do it. We will go to a Shopify store, and this is the order from demo user from this customer which we have received over here. This is an order with 1 item and the total price is 5,899 rupees and 82 paisa. So I'll just open this order over here and I'm going to cancel this order. Let's select cancel order and then we are going to refund the customer just now, and the staff notice, for example, test cancellation. Test cancellation. And the reason of cancellation is, for example, let's say item unavailable. Now after entering these details, let's click on cancel order. So for any reason, we have just now cancelled one order on our Shopify store. And because we have connected our Shopify store with Pabbly Connect, we will see in our Pabbly Connect workflow in this trigger step, we have received the response. And in this response, you can see the details of the exact same order which was cancelled. Here you can see the total amount for which the customer made the payment, whose order we have cancelled. We'll scroll down further and then we'll get the details of the customer as well whose order it was. So here you can see we have the name of the customer, we have the state of the customer, we have the mobile number of the customer, then we have the first name and the last name as well. Then we'll scroll down further, we have the rest of the address of the customer as well. Let's scroll down below and we'll get the mobile number, email address and all the other details. So in this way, the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed and we have successfully connected our Shopify store with Pabbly Connect and received the cancelled order responses in our Pabbly Connect workflow. So here you can see we have the name of the product which was ordered by the customer, which we have cancelled just now. Now after this, let's move to step 2. In step 2, we want to send all of these details of the cancelled order to MySQL database and add a record over there. For that, we will scroll down, come to this action step, and here in Choose App, we will just search for MySQL. Just select it. After selecting MySQL, an action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Insert Row. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here, we have to connect our MySQL account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the database username, database password, host, database, and port of our MySQL account. So let me just enter these details over here. Okay, so I have entered the details of my MySQL account, and after entering these details, we just have to click on this Save button. And as we click on Save, we will see our MySQL account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, the first thing it asks us is the table name. So in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the tables which I have created in MySQL database. Out of all of this, the table in which I want to add the details is named as Shopify cancelled order. In this table, we want to add the details of the cancelled order from our Shopify store. After selecting the table, all the columns of data which we have created in this MySQL table, you can see all of these columns are added as fields over here. So in MySQL database, you can see these are the 7 columns for which the 7 fields are added in Pabbly Connect. And from the Shopify trigger step responses, one by one, we have to add the cancelled order details into their respective field. So let's start with order ID. We will just click on this field of order ID, and here in this drop-down, you can see a list of all the responses from Shopify which we have received with the cancelled order details. Out of all of this, we will just search for the response of order ID over here, the order number, and map it over here. After mapping order ID, it is asking us for the customer name. So let's search for the name of the customer name response, and then just map the customer name response over here. Then we are going to map the response of the customer email, select it and map it, and follow the same process of mapping for rest of the fields as well. Okay, so as you can see, all the details of the cancelled order with the customer details which we have received from Shopify in the trigger step, one by one, we have mapped all of these details into their respective fields, including the product and the total amount of the order. After mapping all of these details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here, basically the order which was cancelled on our Shopify store, is now added as a new record in our MySQL database. So let's check it. We will just go to our MySQL database and go to this table section over here. And yes, here you can see in our MySQL table, a new record is added. And this is the record. These are the details of the same Shopify order which we have cancelled just now. This means this Pabbly Connect automation is working perfectly fine. After setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation workflow once. For that, I'll go back to my Shopify store, go to the orders section, and then we are going to cancel another order. I have this order from test user from this particular customer. Let me just cancel this particular order over here. Cancel order. Then the staff notice, for example, testing automation. After this, let's select the cancellation reason as staff error and click on cancel order. Now, as we cancel the order in our Shopify store, we will see instantly within seconds, the same cancelled order details will be added in our MySQL database. So we will just go to a MySQL database and refresh this table once. And yes, Just now, within seconds, a new record, a new row of data is added in this table with the details of the same order which we have cancelled just now. So we have tested this automation in real time and it is working perfectly fine. It's not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you'll find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.